if I don't have to attend to them during the night. They might wake up, but if they're putting themselves back to sleep and I don't need to settle them, that's what I call sleeping through.
I think also too, you know, you're talking to other mums out there and you're hearing about what they're doing and what's making their baby sleep through the night. So you end up trialling everyone else's programs, none of which really works because that's what works for them, but none of it works for you. And so you tend to be chasing that dream of what someone else has achieved rather than trying to work out what you and your family needs and being okay with sometimes you are going to wake twice in the night and that's just what you've got to go through and that's great and you'll eventually get there in the end.
And reality is they don't sleep through the night anyway. And then when you ask people, well, what time do they sleep? Oh, they sleep from midnight till 5. That's sleeping through the night to some people, but to you it might be, you know, you think that's not sleeping through the night.
They change all the time, so when you think you've actually got something sorted and you're kind of getting a bit of a routine and then they go through another developmental phase and then it's all different again. So I know Duka was sleeping, I had him sleeping through the night and then at 4 months he wasn't putting on enough weight, so then I had to increase the feed, so I had to wake him at 10:30 to feed him, and then he was waking in the middle of the night again and then at 4, so I was like that for another 2 months and I was just a wreck. But now he's 8 months and he's sleeping through the night.
The thing for me was the first 6 months was very easy. So that's why for me, you know, it was easy to be calm and control and all the rest of it because really, I mean, she was a dream baby, but then at 6 months it was like this switch went off and all of a sudden she was waking in the night. And eventually I actually brought her into our bed. My firstborn became more of a pram baby, a car baby in terms of sleep. We would actually walk her to sleep. Second time round though, I've got a cot baby. I call her a cot baby. She needs her cot to go to sleep. I've found it's worked really well. I've just put my schedule around her and she's been fantastic in a cot. Real textbook baby. You put her down, she goes to sleep, because I was determined this time not to have to, you know, walk for an hour to put my child to sleep.
I used some controlled crying with him when he was little. So I would let him cry when I knew he was tired, when he was showing the signs that he was tired, when he was rubbing his eyes and I knew he was really tired, I would put him in bed and let him cry it out for maybe, 10 minutes or so. Now, when he's tired, I will just put him in bed and he might cry for half a minute and he'd fall asleep.
We've always wrapped her, and at 8 months she still likes being wrapped.
Babies change constantly. They like different things. You just have to be aware of your own baby. They may hate the wrap. They may start to hate the wrap, and all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, this was my saving grace. Now they don't want it. So you've got to try different things. And once you find out what they love, then you just keep doing that.
I need to go and sleep when the child sleeps, and I think that's very important. When I don't, when the child sleeps is not the time to clean the house or not the time to get dinner ready. It's just like, and it's just having to let go of all of that perfection.
Some kids aren't great sleepers, some adults aren't great sleepers, and you don't want to blame yourself for your child not doing what other kids are doing, because every child's different.